right, so I am going to show you 3 Deadmines runs with Grommash. I'm going to show you the same deck in all 3 of them, with and without talents. So I'm going to do a level 23 and a level 24 dungeon without talents, and then a level 25 dungeon, which is red, with talents. So you're going to get 23 and 24, which is yellow and orange without talents, and then level 25, it's going to be with talents. This is the deck that you can see on your screen right here. This is the same deck that I run without talents. So every single unit here is exactly the same, just without talents. And the talents that I am running, which are important to note because some of them will be different to what you're expecting, is I'm running Mirror Image on Grommash because it makes it, I think it's better for PvE. We're running Serpent Sting on Darkspear Troll. We're running Infectious Swipes on Harpies. Everything else is kind of what you'd expect. Gnomish Cloaking Device, Flame Blast, or Flame Burst, Obsidian Shard, and well, to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter for Living Bomb, but I'm running Blast Radius. Living Bomb is out of place in terms of deck slot, and so is my Earth Elemental. Does not matter. They're still important to the deck. You can still climb levels with these two the way they are right here. So hopefully this will be an interesting video for you. I will try to go through the tactics as I'm playing, but frankly, I've done quite a lot of Deadmines videos this week. I'll link the other one in the description below that kind of goes through tactics in general. But I'll do my best to do some tactic explanations before each boss. And if I don't, apologies. Right, let's get into it. Okay, so we've got Orgrimmar Commendation, Divine Parchment, and Unstable Concoction. I would always recommend that you take Orgrimmar Commendation. It's very good. But I'm not going to take that because I don't want this to be too easy. Orgrimmar Commendation does make these runs kind of easy. And so you'll find that if you get access to that relic as your opening relic, Deadmines will be a whole lot easier to you than if you didn't have it. But I'd like to challenge myself. I also don't want to be just showing a video of me doing red level dungeons, but with Orgrimmar Commendation, which is just an easy way to beat red level dungeons. It's nothing to do with the deck. It's just to do with how many Horde minis you can put on the field and get access to their free grunts. Anyway, it's probably the best commendation in the game, by the way. Of all the commendations you can have, Orgrimmar Commendation is the best. It gives you the highest value unit, per se. I forgot to talk tactics. I've probably done this to death now. In general, with Mr. Smite, we tend to ignore everything up to this point here. We want to sometimes take this stone to get hold of the gold. The gold is very important. We want this meeting stone because it's where we launch most of our attacks. We want to attack Mr. Smite when he's around this area. We want to use something to tank him against the wall. We use Safe Pilot to clean out this. We use Well Pegs to stop the, what's it called? The Stonehoof Tauren from killing our base. That's basically the TLDR. Okay, so I've gone through the tactics on this boss several times, but hopefully you'll see me do it again. Here, this is not the most ideal start, if I'm honest with you. I really would love to have had something a bit more, like this is okay, this is all right. They are now attacking Grommash, so I should get a relatively decent. I want to go this way. That's actually a really, really nice Safe Pilot. Well, ish. I need to get the Well Pegs down over here. I'm going to wait for him to come into attacking range before I drop my own. That's fine. I mean, he just got one shot. That's fine. Okay, we've got that meeting stone over there. He's going to just walk in and die, which is great. I'm going to drop Grommash. I'm also going to drop my own little dude. This is a great opportunity for me to use Safe Pilot in a good way. Now we're going to tank him against the wall. We're going to drop Harpies as well. This is actually pretty good. This is not bad. I'm going to drop another set of Well Pegs just to see if I can buy any time. We're just going to be trying to stack poison by letting things die. Yeah, this is really good. We've stacked enough poison. So with Unstable Concoction, one of the ways that you want to use it is just trying to keep the stacks of poison going. So just getting lots of things to be around the boss, and then they die and stack poison really high. That's basically what we did there. So that went really well. Got one push. Kind of how you want to play this. To be honest with you. If you can get it done in one push, it's better than not. So just getting everything grouped up is really nice. Nether Wraps, Incendiary Rounds, Strange Dust. Squad minis, summon one additional mini from a random squad. That can be really powerful. Your range minis burn when dealing damage, which is also quite nice. I actually might go for Strange Dust because I feel like the upside of Strange Dust is really high, and the downside is no worse than a skeleton mage most of the time. So I'm quite happy to go for Strange Dust in this scenario. I think like it's got the upside of like a grunt, or yeah, it's got a lot of upside basically. Right, this boss. Living Bomb here when they cross this threshold. Living Bomb the next pack when they come through here. Focus on getting the towers. Jobs are good un. It's very easy to beat this boss. I need to cycle to, I need to cycle to Living Bomb first and foremost, which is like so far down in my deck it hurts. Literally just in time. Am I going to get the... Oh, that's so nice. That was actually a really, really good push. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this side. I'm actually going to use the well pegs to take this down. We do actually need to cycle to... How did that die, by the way? Like, what on earth just happened there to help for that to die? Well, we actually do need to cycle to Living Bomb, which we've got now. Get it again, hopefully. Please. Okay, it's killed everything except for that. That's fine. And we've done a decent amount of damage to the boss, so that's okay. That's fine. Don't really mind about that guy. We actually do need to take this tower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push and take this tower now. And we need to cycle back to another Living Bomb. Drop that there. Living Bomb. I really want to use it straight away. Good. Okay. I'm going to get my little kobold to hopefully go over there and farm. Now I'm going to drop a safe pilot behind. Not a safe pilot. Whatever this thing's called. I might have effed up here. Just a little bit of effing up. Not a huge amount of effing up, just a little bit of effing up. Drop another one of those. Okay. Going to drop squad behind. What is he going to summon? It summons a vulture. I'm probably going to try and go for the win here. If everything dies, gets it poisoned, yeah, we're fine. Okay. There's huge upside and then there's huge downside. Sometimes you get a vulture. Let's see how we do on the final boss, on Sneed. Most of our units are like significantly below the level of this dungeon, by the way. Thick armor kit, Windrunner shroud, rich purple shirt. I actually think thick armor kit is really nice because I've got a level 20 earth elemental because I haven't got it in its proper slot. So that makes the strategy for Sneed that much easier. We will discuss the strategy for Sneed because it can be very difficult. So, yeah, these are the big problems. There is 2 chests at the start. You want to try and, if you can, unbound Mini to take this. If not, you need to sort of contest this chest. Kobold goes there, tries to get it copied early on. You want to get both towers. The reason you want both towers is it's much easier to kind of control the copying if you have this tower because it's much closer to a copier. There is also a bit of a cheese tactic we can do with well pegs and earth elemental, and I'll show you it if we get the opportunity to do so. So we don't really have a very good start, but we're going to try our very best. That's fine. Gonna drop him going that way. Gonna drop this here. That's not gone very well, personally. Hopefully kill the... Yeah, that's fine. Has it stunned it? It hasn't stunned it. That's fine. Right, we've got that tower now. Maybe on this next push, I can get another tower. That would be really nice. I just need to kind of cycle to... No, oh no, we've let that go. That's fine. We'll just have to do our best to... Probably going to have to living bomb this, I imagine. Right, living bomb. Let's see if we can get... This is another good use of living bomb, by the way. Actually, do you know what? We've actually defended somehow. I really didn't think we would be able to do that. Right, let's try and get the cheese strategy going here because I don't even have the gold for it. I've messed up. Okay, fine. There we go. I actually think I'm going to lose, but the cheese strategy did work for a little bit, as you can see. Yeah, we might need to restart this one. We let the molten... We had to waste so many resources because we let the molten giant go through. We weren't paying attention. There is so much to pay attention to on this map. It's really annoying. Do you know what? I might even just not be bothered about that tower on the left-hand side. The only problem with not taking that tower is they spawn stuff really close to your base, but maybe we just don't bother with it. You waste so much gold trying to take that tower. It's absolutely insane. I always had a very bad start. I really want Grommash to be on the ground, like ASAP on that side of things. Okay. Right. So, Grommash, this dude. Nice. We're going to drop... Maybe there's a world where we can get this tower. Nice. Yeah, actually really nice. Yeah, we've done all right here. I should really have contested that, but I was a little bit slow. Right, that's a really, really effective take. I'm going to drop these harpies. They're going to get stuck on this guy for a little while, which is okay. That should get us both of the... So what I'm actually going to do here is prevent... I'm going to set up early for the molten giant by putting those guys there, which means I might basically be able to get a well peg spawn. Actually, we ended up getting a that's fine. So now we kind of want to cycle to the well pegs, but I can also do this with harpies. Okay, we're going to drop well pegs down here as well. I think this might be... I'm going to drop it's an ogre mage that's going to get popped, but that's fine. To be honest with you, we've won anyway. I'm just going to drop living bomb. Yeah, there we go. Much easier that time round. When we got a good opening hand, it works really nicely. Okay, so we're doing a level 24 dungeon with no talent still, and this time we're going to use... we are going to use Orgrimmar Commendation because one of the things that is worth noting is that as the higher you get without talents, the harder it becomes. Also, good little tip, if you see that you've got Orgrimmar Commendation as a relic choice, surrender the dungeon, go back to your deck, and add in some more Horde units, because the more you can make use out of Orgrimmar Commendation, the better. I'm not doing that. I'm going to keep it at least somewhat challenging, but yeah, worth it. So you really do need to look to prevent damage on your base, which is what I'm doing here. I would like to go and take this as a primary. I'm going to drop this here, and then I'm actually going to go and use my safe pilot on these guys' heads. Don't care about taking these guys out for the time being. Okay, fine. Now what we're going to do is going to go this way. Which way is the wolf going? Okay, the wolf's going this way, so I would like to make sure that my Orgrimmar Grunt is going this way. I've got another Orgrimmar Grunt going down this way, so he's going to go take out that. He's going to go take out that troll. I need to make sure that I'm getting someone. Yeah, I mean, I'm just sacrificing this guy to the gods, apparently. So what I'm probably going to do is just try and go for a bit of a play here. Maybe because it's only one troll headhunter coming towards me here. Got a lot of damage off, and troll headhunter by itself is not particularly worrying. That's actually a really, really good play. The only downside here is that I kind of effed up in terms of oh god, I've actually got to play something. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm gonna try and go this way. So hopefully he'll start attacking Grommash, which then should make my life a little easier. He is just going to straight up chain lightning me, which has now royally screwed me. So I'm going to go this way with these guys. Okay. Right. What I'm going to have to do is drop that behind there. I'm going to have to drop this here. We're going to have to hope is basically what we're doing. Getting a lot of damage down, but is it enough? That's a good question. Going to drop the harpies. I think this is an okay spot to be in. Do really need to get... I mean, I really do need to get into... yeah, this. I mean, I'm not gonna get anywhere for the time being. But I'm gonna drop a Orgrimmar Grunt. And... yeah, ideally... probably going to have to drop this, to be completely fair to you. We've got at least a bit of defense going on here. I need to get this gold is the realistic outcome. I'm just doing that to distract, so that in the hopes that I maybe can pick up the gold here, or at least some of the gold. Okay. Right, so I actually, at this point, we need to kind of... we need to kind of go a bit ham. So keep him over there. Do what we can. I honestly just need to wait for a living bomb. In this case, it's just like the case of just getting living bomb to go off. Okay, we did it. Took longer than I would usually take to do this, but I just heard my son shouting for me, so give me a second. Okay, I'm going to be a bit in and out here because I'm doing my children's dinner as well. So we've got tank minis cost 1 less, steady shot, and feathered shroud. Feathered shroud is okay for trading up against certain minis, but I actually think I like the idea of Band of the Protector because it just makes some of my core minis like Earth Elemental and Grommash 1 less, which is quite nice. Especially for levels where we have a little bit less in terms of we have a little bit less in terms of sort of gold resource, I guess. Not so impactful on this level because you get quite a lot of gold resource, but nonetheless. Now I've gone through these tactics quite a lot of time, but basically living bomb when the enemy gets to this area of the map. What we're going to do is drop a lot of things here. We're going to go this way. You're going to see me drop. I almost dropped those guys a little bit too early. I'm going to do the living bomb. Yeah, I did actually go a little bit too early there, but that's okay. It's fine. We're just looking now to basically secure all of the towers if we can. And we just need to rotate it. Oh, no, that's disaster. We just need to rotate out to another living bomb at some point soon. Okay. So. Doing a bit of damage to Cookie over here, but we have another living bomb on the way. That living bomb can actually be used right now. It does not need to wait. Really should. Yeah, we've used it kind of in range of Cookie, which is quite good. I'm actually going to go and take this chest. We need it. And I'm going to drop a Grommash because we do need to take this tower up here if we can. I'm going to drop... You kind of need to drop this slightly away from that tower. We should take that, though, with relative ease. We want to get another living bomb out, realistically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to long summon that guy over there. How long have we got until living bomb? Oh, wow, that worked out quite well for us. We are now going to living bomb pretty much straight away, followed by doing that. And then we are going to drop this guy. We're getting quite a bit of damage down, which is quite nice. We need to go for this chest over here. And it's just about cycling as much as we can in terms of... 1 second, my son's just... Cool. 1 second, Rupert! I'll be there in a minute! he's saying he wants something to eat, which is what he wants all the time. He's actually now just shouting me. He has had lots, just so you know, he has had lots to eat. The man has not gone hungry. He has had lots to eat. He's had too much to eat. Should be able to get the win here. I just need to chain another Earth Elemental out, really. Don't even need to. Right, I'm going to go get him some more food. 1 second. For those of you who have young children, you know, sort of 4 and that down, you'll know that you get very little time to do anything yourself. So, just a few solemn moments of TV and some food often goes a long way. See, I like the idea of this, but actually it's not that useful. I actually just think playing Thief's Whistle is best here. We have a reduced cost. Sorry, this is like a chicken frankfurter. It looks horrendous because I overboiled it. It is what it is. A reduced cost Grommash plus Defias Bandits is quite nice in a defensive situation. And believe me, you need a lot of those with Sneed. Right. Let's see if we can beat Sneed. And then, if we win, we're going to try and do level 26 or so with talents. See how that goes. Okay, with Sneed, try and contest this chest if you can. You really want to get this tower because it allows you to get more consistent spawns. It's a bit of potluck sometimes. I'm going to drop him there. Drop him there. Yeah, I really do need to... I'm just going to drop that. I'll drop these guys to defend against that. Spawn this guy. That's fine. We've got this going. I'm actually going to drop this here and go for that. We haven't actually taken down this side tower. We're gonna spawn an Orgrimmar Grunt, but there's literally nothing we can do about it. So there you go. I'm actually gonna drop that there. I'm gonna drop this guy because maybe that's the best way to clean these guys up. It's probably a good case for this. Okay. Well, we don't. Oh my god! And he got that spawn. I mean, I don't really know what to do in this situation. I guess just good luck me is the answer. So we drop that. Drop those. Then right behind him do that. I guess we're going to have to play like Mega Stall here. This is looking pretty grim. But we're getting a lot of damage down. Can we win with Living Bomb? Can we win with Living Bomb? Or can we win with... Oh my god, we're going to win. The cheese tactic! The cheese tactic worked! I can't believe we won that. Okay, you saw what I did with the... You saw what I did with the well pegs plus the earth elemental. That's the cheese tactic for Sneed. I did it as a last resort. Did not think it would get the damage down to win that for me, but it did. And I was looking like I was basically about to lose the game. So I went for the Hail Mary play. Just so what happened that the Hail Mary play worked out this time round. Sometimes it works out like that. That is level 24 with no talents done. That's an orange level dungeon. Let's go on to try and do a red level dungeon with talents now. Right, we're going to do red level dungeon. We're doing it with talents. I think Howling Warband is the best of these relics. Even though Gauntlets of Determination can work with Grommash, I think ultimately my Grommash is so far behind the level of this dungeon, we're not going to really see any super beneficial effects. We're running Mirror Image on Grommash as well, which is a bit better for PvE settings. Just keeps Grommash a bit safer because all of the Mirror Image is taunt. Right. What's the start? Is it a Mountaineer start? Like, where are we going? It is a Mountaineer start, followed by a Wolf. Actually, not ideal. What I want to do here is probably do something like this. It's a bit annoying because I'm now going to have to cycle when I didn't want to have to cycle. But what I'm going to do is this. I'm then going to drop a safe pilot on their heads, and then I'm going to drop this behind them. This should allow me to get a very nice... Yeah, it did. Which is nice, and I'm going to send that way. I'm We've got another set of eggs for this guy. So we've got a lot of damage off here. We didn't have to like go too crazy. I'm not going to overcommit. I just said that as I drop a Grommash randomly, but that was mostly to protect my... dropping a Grommash was mostly to protect my... this guy who's farming some gold for me. It is fine. Right, I'm actually going to drop my harpies now in tandem with my... Okay. I just really wanted to try and proc some... Not yet, but I'm going to drop this. And then I'm going to also drop this. Just a little bit further back. I'm going to drop him in defense. Hopefully we now get enough to get this on the board behind him. We just want to stack up some poison if we can. Going for some more gold. Yeah, we're just stacking up poison here, which is actually going quite well for us. I'm probably just going to drop a safe pilot if I'm honest with you. Poison's stacked really nicely, yeah. So that's why I run Serpent Sting. Or Serpent Sting or Poison Sting or whatever it is. I want the poison to stack up on these bosses, and it did. Right, now the level where we need our Flaming Soul or whatever the hell it's called. Living Bomb, that's the right one. Please give me some good relics. So, Frost, Spirit Feather, Black Whelp Tonic. Black Whelp Tunic, is unironically really good. Especially on Sneed, because it just provides you with a lot of defense. So I'm going to go for it, because it provides me with a lot of defense, and it can really stack up very quickly. And especially if you make a mistake on Sneed, which can be very unforgiving, Black Whelp Tunic does help out quite nicely. Right, so we have got a Grommash. This is actually what I would call a pretty good start. So we've got a Grommash into a Troll Headhunter. We are now about to use this here, which is fine. I think we've done enough damage. The burn is going through. Probably going to drop my harpies over here to go for this tower. We didn't actually get that tower, which is kind of annoying. So we're going to have to go for a bit of a... But the Black Whelp Tunic is helping out. So we do kind of now need to go... Like, ideally, I would have liked to have gone... Yeah, this way. We need to now wait for the rest. We need to wait for these guys to come down. I actually didn't need to wait. That was silly. I literally didn't need to wait. There was no reason for me to wait there. I'm going to go for this now as well. Just to get that on the board. We took a lot of damage, but I should be stabilized now. I don't really care what's happening at Cookie for the time being. Okay, he's just used a very annoying spell, but whatever. It is what it is. Maybe the poison's going to get me through. I don't know. Not quite, but whatever. Maybe I'll be able to win with poison from... I'm actually going to go this way to get the gold. So we don't need to wait. We're just going to drop this pretty much immediately. We are now in the realms of dropping harpies into this. I'm going to have to drop a very... Look how many whelps I've got on the other side. So I'm going to get a massive amount of poison stacked up here. If anything, I'm actually just going to go for the win. Look at... That is why I love harpies with poison. Like, you just get one opportunity and you go in and you get the win. And it's the same on Sneed. I just need to find that one opportunity to go in and get the win. Okay. Okay, right. So, Worn Tome spells are 3 levels high. Not that useful because I'm never going to cast that spell. Steady Shot. I think it's probably just Steady Shot, But I wouldn't say that's a particularly useful skill for this because it's all going to be. I'm never really going to get. I'm never getting my troll headhunter to Sneed. That's for sure. But it might be helpful on defense, which is quite good. Right, so I'm going to drop this. Also going to drop this. I'm going to drop this on his head. That didn't go the way I maybe would have loved it to have gone. How did we lose to 2 Defias Bandits? Have we just effed up here? We have effed up here, haven't we? We did F up here. We shouldn't have effed up here, but we did. Okay, well, what we're going to do is drop these guys. We are then going to drop this here. A little bit too late. I'm going to have to restart this level, unfortunately. Well, I do have the harpies with the... I might just... Why has it started... Oh, do you know what? I'm surrendering. We messed up. We're going to go again. Right, so let's go again. Grommash immediately. Nice. Into this, which should give me a slightly better outcome. I'm then going to use this dude. I'm going to try and drop this on his head because I would like that gold, which I am. I'm going to go immediately try and take this tower over here with harpies. Hilariously. Okay, we copied. Fine. We got another... I need to get something to copy the... I'm actually going to send my harpies towards this guy, because otherwise... I don't want to... I don't want to copy the... Okay, it's copied a whelp, which has actually gone quite well for me. I'm going to drop Grommash. I'm going to drop this, and then that might be enough. I'm going to drop another one of these. While he's attacking the tower, I'm going to do that. Great. That's actually gone really well on my favor. This might be an opportunity to push for game at this point. Depends on how much gold I can get access to. But what I am going to do is drop harpies now. I'm then going to drop these. Watch this. He's going to swipe, and I'm going to immediately drop this guy behind him, and then we have the poison stacking. This should be game. It would have to go horrendously wrong for me to not have game right here. It is. Boom.